Konnichiwa guys, this is Studying Together with Bakera. Yeah. So today we will focus on the topic pectoral region. Alright, so talking about the pectoral region, we should first know what muscles, bones, nerves, arteries include this region. Right, so now when we talk about the pectoral region, the main thing that comes in pectoral region is breast, and the muscles containing in this region are pectoralis major, minor, and subclavius muscle. Right, this is it. Now talking about the breast. Suppose breast comes as a question for your paper. Okay, so in breast we should know the extent horizontally, vertically, right? We should know its extent, location, shape, deep structure, and structures of the breast. Let's go with the location. It is present in the superficial fascia of the pectoral region. 1 marks. Then comes the shape. Now we know the breast comes in all sort of sizes, right? It's pyramidal, then it can be conical, they're the same thing, whatever. More pyriform, etc. etc. You definitely know more about this than me. Then comes extent. Now the breast can extend horizontally and vertically. Horizontally is from mid anterior axillary line. Mid axillary line. Mid axillary line, vertical comes and lateral border of right. So the I was talking about the horizontal extent. It extends from the mid axillary line to the lateral border of the sternum, right? And the vertically it goes from second to the sixth rib. And that was just the wind knocking out my entire door, whatever. So yeah, this is horizontal, this is vertical. We got the extent and shape and location. And yeah, I forgot about one good thing of pectoral region. the nerve supply. Nerve supply is like supraclavicular nerves, and lateral intercostal nerves, intercostobrachial nerves. Right. And then lateral cutaneous and anterior cutaneous nerve. Alright, so that is this and that. And as you know, the upper limb, not the upper limb, the pectoral region has dermatome C3, C4, T1, T2, I guess. Don't trust me, watch some other video, I guess. Yeah, this is the extent. Now, yeah, one more thing in the location part. There is this thing called Spencer, axillary tail of Spencer and foramen of Langer. Extends into the axilla, which is also a part of pectoral region. Also a part of pectoral region. And through foramen of Langer, the breast is like this. It enters into the axilla. This is the axillary tail of Spencer. This is the foramen of Langer. This is your breast, cutie breast. Okay, we have done location, extent, shape. Now deep structures. For deep structures, you should remember this diagram. It's very useful then. Yeah, this is the diagram. So it goes like this. Our breast goes like this, and this. Okay. Like this. Sort of like this. Something like this. This is the suspensor ligament. So this is our retromemory space. This, and then these are lactiferous nerves. Then these are ligament of Cooper, which ligaments, you know what they work with. If you don't know, just search it. I don't know myself, but I do know. So this is pectoralis major. This is minor. This is subclavius, and this fascia is called clavipectoral fascia. Right, so it continues as the suspensory ligament, I guess. So suspensory ligament further continues as the axillary fascia. Right. Now the structures present in breast are skin, stroma, and parenchyma. The skin has nipple, which is present at the fourth intercostal space, 10 centimeter from the mid-axillary line. I guess. No. From the midline. Sorry. From the midline. Right. So this is the nipple, 10 centimeter from the midline. Stroma consists of that suspensory ligament of Cooper, and the parenchyma consists of lactiferous duct. Now talking about the blood supply of the breast. It's basically from the axillary artery, from the superior thoracic artery, thoracoacromial artery A, B, C, D. It has branches: acromial, pectoral, then deltoid, and D say L. It is clavicular, and then there is internal thoracic artery as well, right? These are the blood supply, arterial supply, and then venous supply is basically axillary vein. Let's just remember that. इतना ही बहुत होगा. So this is it. And talking about the lymphatic drainage, it consists of lymph vessel and lymph nodes. Okay, so lymph vessels, lymph vessels are of two types: superficial and deep. They drain the skin and all except the nipple and areola. They drain the nipple and areola. Right, and then lymphatic nodes consist of supraclavicular node, apical, central, posterior, anterior, lateral, and then there is also something called subperitoneal and subdiaphragmatic lymph plexus. And there is also something called subareolar plexus of Sapi. Right. So next is the plexus, lymphatic drainage. Now if we talk about the clinical, there is cancer, usually in upper quadrant of the breast. Okay, breast can occur in the cancer cells can proliferate in the suspensory ligament of Cooper, in the lactiferous duct, then in the retromammary space, then in superficial lymph vessel. Right, now if they accumulate in the superficial lymph vessels, they cause something called pure D orange, because it gives a weird look, like orange skin type texture to the breast. So yeah, whereas lactiferous duct, retraction of nipple, and expensive ligament cause puckering or retraction of the skin. Retromembrane space can cause fixed breast. Okay, and there is also something called tumor. It occurs due to the subperitoneal and subdiaphragmatic lymph plexus in the ovary from secondary tumor from the breast cancer. And one MCQ that the breast cancer can spread to the vertebral column via venous channels. And for the treatment, radial incision.